Hey there, Pokefans. Welcome back to another recorded episode of the Shining Pearl Let's Play. So, I don't sound so great, only because I had to record a video before this and my voice is kind of out, but I do feel a ton better. So, it's nothing because I'm sick or anything like that. However, I did record the last episode of this Let's Play when I was sick and congested and wanted to just rip my lungs out just because they hurt. But we did beat Cynthia. It took 3 tries and a lot of grinding, but our team has turned into this monstrosity of level 73s. I got quite a bit. You guys have no idea. So here's some updates, right? We are to head to where Tommy is calling you. Apparently when we beat the game, Tommy gave us a call to want us to meet us somewhere, and that ended up being Snow Point. Snow Point is where Tommy wanted us to meet him. I don't know. I got to this point and decided to, you know what? I kind of want to get the items that I've been missing in the underground. So when I was sick, I grinded out the underground, and I got quite a bit of items that I wasn't privy to before. I got damp rocks, smooth rocks, heat rocks, light clays, big roots, smoke balls, all this other stuff. And I got some plates too, which is why you see Machamp with the fist plate. I got some stones, oval stones, dust stones, water stones, moon stones, iron ball, that kind of stuff. I came out like a bandit. The shards too, honey. I got heart scales for whatever reason, which apparently heart scales is what you use to teach Pokemon moves that they've forgotten. So I'm glad that it's in the underground because otherwise there ain't no way that you're gonna get them out. Star pieces also became a thing. Dome fossils, claw fossils. Like, I came out looking great. And I found some TMs down there too. That was also cool, but I was just overwhelmed with how much I found down there. It was awesome. And I know that we're getting ready to do our, big thing of catching Pokemon and having the things done and all that jazz. I wanted to take some time to kind of give you guys an update of what we've been doing and reintroduce you to the team. So I have Torterra status at level 73. We have Machamp at also level 73. Staraptor at 71. Staraptor was great. She did a great job within the first 2 fights of the Elite Four. You guys have no idea. The first one is a bug trainer. Staraptor soloed 90% of it. 95, right? Had to swap out in front of desktops to bring in Staraptor. Staraptor then used Brave Bird to KO it, and then it was wing attacks all the way up to Vespiquen, and then close combat that, and then went all the way up to Drapion, which then Torterra ended off with, an Earthquake that was able to knock it out. Then became the ground type user, swapped from, we did Torterra to take out Quagsire because it's 4 times weak against grass type moves. Swapped into Gyarados, did an amazing job with the black glasses, constantly using Dragon Dance and Waterfalls to take out Whiscash. There was Hippowdon. There was a couple other Pokemon. Anyway, Gyarados was able just to kind of one-shot everything and then get to the point of Hippowdon, which then Gyarados was either able to take out, or Torterra. Torterra was swapped in the last so that sand didn't affect Gyarados too much, and they had Ice Fang, which made it very, very difficult for Gyarados to stay out there. So yeah, we did all of that. We killed it with that one. Number 3 was Flint. He was the fighting type trainer. His was really, really annoying. Torterra started us off, and then we swapped over to like Machamp and Staraptor. These two kind of tag teamed it. And then when these two couldn't do it, Luxray also like came in to do a little bit. But these three with their Intimidates just killed it. Make it so that they couldn't do anything. For Flint, the only thing that we had to worry about was Infernape, which had the Focus Sash, so we had to hit it twice. So what I would do is I would set up Leech Seed on Torterra, use a move right after that to kind of get one of these two out. But otherwise, it was just Machamp. He would come in and use Bulk Up like 2 or 3 times, and then either did Dual Chop or Cross Chop, and it was just over right after that. The 4th Elite Trainer, which was a Psychic type, worst for my team to deal with. Yes, I have Torterra, Luxray, and Gyarados with Dark type moves, but like Mr. Mime wasn't really affected by anything that I did. I was ineffective by a lot of their moves because of Jirachi with its typing, which made it so that I can use it for a wall for a little bit. This is pre-leftovers, by the way. But I can use it for that. And it got to where I had to deal with like Alakazam, which I couldn't really deal with. Mr. Mime was also really, really hard to deal with. And there was a couple of more Pokemon that I had to deal with too. Eventually, I did make it so that I can get to that trainer more often, and I was able to knock them out more consistently. But until then, I was not able to do anything to that particular team at all. And then the first time I got to Cynthia, did not get past Spirit Tomb. Second time I got to Cynthia, could not get past Milotic. And then the third time, which is when I actually recorded the footage to get to where I was, I not only defeated Cynthia, but I got through Spirit Tomb, I got through Lucario, I got through Milotic, I got through like a lot of her Pokemon, and as soon as I hit Garchomp and I had 3 Pokemon left, I was like, okay, I need to plan this accordingly, and I need to be able to beat this because I can do this if I decide to. And the more that I made it weaker, the more it became an option of I can actually do this. That's when I revived all my Pokemon, beat Cynthia, and I got to this point here in the game. Now, in the underground, and I'm going back into here, in the underground, I unlocked the Fist Plate, I unlocked the Leftovers, and I also unlocked a couple of TMs. But I unlocked a bunch of gems that made it so that I can find Pokemon a little bit easier, statues, realistically, and some of them were kind of fun and some of them were not. I understand what the Diglets do. I understand why people got online to do these things. But this game's been out for far too long, and I don't think anyone's really doing it now. So unless I'm streaming this, no one's going to be in the underground to do these things. And if they are, I'm not seeing them. Although I do record these kind of late at night, but excuse me, voice crack. I do record these late at night, so it's not like it's possible sometimes, but yeah. But I figured I would show you guys the post-game stuff. That way we're not losing out on anything specifically, because otherwise I have no reason to show this to anyone. Only the chosen ones can go up here. Okay. Anyways, I don't really have a reason to show this part to anyone, but if it unlocks post-game to where we get a lot of like the national decks, then I'm all for it. Because now we're at that stage of the game. We are literally here to complete the Pokédex. Now, the Pokédex is going to be very interesting. There's going to be a Pokemon that I will not have access to, but we can try. You want to sail to the battle zone? Is this what I need to do? I have to talk to Tommy. Use surf, that's for sure. Where's Tommy? I gotta find Tommy. He's Machamp. I'm sorry, Machoke. So there's Pokemon that I'm not gonna have access to because they do the thing where Pokemon and Shining Pearl and Brilliant Diamond are separated. So I won't have access to some, but I do have Quick Balls now. I will be able to figure out where Pokemon are and use quick balls on them if I so need to. So it should be way easier for me to catch someone than it is anything else. Legendaries are going to be weird. I think I'm going to transfer all the legendaries from home into the game. That way I don't have to worry about losing all of them, because I do have copies, right? It's not like I don't have extras. Like I have extra Palkias, I have extra Dialgas, I have extra Rayquazas, I have extra because of the fact that I've bought them in previous titles. Like some of the legendaries that I have, I got from Scarlet and Violet, and then some of them came from Sword and Shield, and then, you know, they come from an area that it's way easier to catch Pokemon. So that's kind of why I have extra copies. So I think about leaving them in here or like knocking them out and then not catching them just because of the fact that I don't really need to, you know? But since we will be completing the Pokédex, why don't you guys let me know down below what you think I should do, because otherwise I think knocking them out and then just getting the page transferred from home is like the best option. As there is a Pokemon I do want to catch, and it's the only one I'm willing to use the Master Ball on, which is Arceus, and I want to do a shiny hunt for Arceus. I don't think I'm ever going to get shiny Arceus, but I could. I could. So where is Tommy? Is this literally what I have to do? I have to click this? Yeah. It says he's here in Snow Point. Do I have to battle him on the boat? Is that what I have to do? Oh, no, okay. Hey, Matt, you look, what took you so long? I'm fighting you 1 million. Listen up, I'm gonna be the greatest trainer ever. That's why I'm here, to toughen myself up and my Pokemon. Sorry, I couldn't help overhear you, but you're gonna be the greatest trainer ever? That's gonna be really, really tough because you're talking about me. To prove it, I'm going to the volcano right now. You look puzzled. You really don't know anything, do you? All right, I'll tell you. This is the battle zone, okay? It's as far... At its far end is a volcano, and deep inside of that volcano is supposed to be a treasure. Yeah, so what's the big deal? If I find the treasure first, that'll make me the best trainer ever? Then that's what I'll do. Matt, and you too, stranger, that treasure is mine. And before you say that, I'm going to the battle tower. See ya. I added a few words in there. Just... I don't know why dyslexia kicks me in the face sometimes. That guy just can't stay put, can he? Anyways, howdy, I'm Buck. And if that punk thinks he can beat me, he's got another thing coming. So, do you know that zippity dippity trainer? You should chase after the guy and tell him not to underestimate the volcano. Oh, but you know what? You better shave up at the battle tower first. I don't like your chances of getting in the volcano otherwise. Be seeing you. Okay, can I do anything up here? Yeah, Pokédex, go out and challenge other trainers to find difficult Pokemon. Okay, so I think that's where the National Dex comes in. And that's how I know what it's going to be looking like. So like I don't have access to these three, so I'm going to transfer these three. I don't have access to these three, so I'm going to transfer these three. And then anyone that's like, oh, I can evolve to this, that's fine. Oh, I can catch Kricketot, I'll be fine. Abra might be a little bit harder, so I might transfer that one, and I have to do that for Alakazam. But like these two, I have Budew, I can easily complete the stacks. Crobat is friendly, so that one's going to be really, really interesting, but it should be doable in this generation for me. If not, I can just transfer it from home. Cranidos and Sheldon, think those are easy to get on my game. One of them might be locked to my game. In the event that it's like that, I'll just transfer these 4 just to save some time. Machop's easy to get. He can be found anywhere. I have a Psyduck, so Golduck will be easy to get very easily. I don't have this one at all. Great. I do need to get this line and this line filled out. I do need Comfy. So I do have quite a bit of Pokemon in here, but most of them is just because I didn't catch them. And then I will figure out which Pokemon that I have access to. And as soon as I figure out the Pokemon I cannot catch for whatever reason, I will then transfer them over from home and we will have this done. Otherwise, everything will be done legit. I will catch them from the game first and then go from there. The only exceptions, like I said before, is going to be the legendaries. The legendaries like down here, like Palkia, Jirachi sometimes for some reason in this list. That's weird. But you have the 3 things, unless they're up here. And the 3 things, I mean, is oh, they weren't. Okay, so the 3, like the lake Pokemon, Uxie, Mesprit, and Azelf. And then there's obviously Dialga and then Palkia. And then we get Arceus as well. But I think it's unlisted in here because Palkia is like number 150. So like I'll go and get the Pokemon that I can and then go from there. And if the Pokemon I can't get, we won't worry about it. So now what do I do? Explore the fight arena. The berries. So all I want to do right now is pick a route and go catch some Pokemon because that's what I need to do. That's exactly what I need to do, and I need to do that sooner rather than later. There's some houses. Let's go check in these. Now there should be a super rod that I get somewhere. Battling. So it looks like this place is great for battles. I'll also look up where to get the super rod. You know what? We won't worry about that. I'll look up how to get the super rod because the super rod's going to be good for fishing. And I'm assuming this is the battle tower. Yep. Okay. Welcome to the battle park. Is it your first time? Please step this way. Since this is your first time, you'll be given a point card. Points are usually given in the battle park. Here you go. Got my point card. Okay. If you need information on the point card, ask the receptionist next to me. I'm the only one you need to ask if the facility's here. For information about battle rules, talk to the... Okay. Welcome to the battle park. I'll give you a rundown of the battle rules that are used in the battle tower. Would you like me to explain? Pokemon levels. Pokemon battles at the battle tower are 51 or higher and will be set to level 50 for the battles. Be careful, Pokemon lower than 50 or will be left as it is. Excluding eggs, certain exotic Pokemon may virtually every species of Pokemon may enter the battle tower. Please be aware the number of Pokemon you may enter will depend on your course you try. You are permitted to take only one of each Pokemon of type. Okay. And held items. This is... Okay, so essentially what she's saying is you can only have... Instead of walking in with like 6 Torterras, I can only have one of each Pokemon, and no one can carry the same item twice. So let's go in here, because I believe that's what I need to do, right? Try visiting the battle tower. Okay. Overlooked. Oh, there's an item. There's something about double battles. Razor Fang. Okay. That helps a Pokemon evolve. but it also passes as an item that we can use. And I apologize for the voice cracks. Like I said, I did some recording before this and my voice is gone already. Okay, causes them to flinch. So we won't worry about that then. I thought it was something different. I don't really have a move that would consistently flinch. If it was like Rock Slide, maybe, but I don't have that. Thud. What the? Whoops, sorry about that. I was in a rush. Oh, wait a second. Aren't you? You're Matt from Twin Leaf. Wow, that brings back memories. So if you're here, you can't be far behind. This should be fun. See you. Thud. What the? Hey, Matt. You two came to the battle tower too, huh? I decided to see how I measured up for going up that stark mountain with the guy you were talking to. Nah, it's all right. I got here on my own power. It won't take me that long before I see him. Well, see you later, Matt. I gotta toughen up here. Okay. So now we'll try the battle tower. That is what I have to do, right? Complete your Pokédex and turn in your report. So now I don't have to try the battle tower? But did it just not tell me to do that? That's weird. Okay, what do you do? The battle tower is exactly what it sounds like. It's a place where you can have Pokemon battles. You can try singles and double battles and even the master classes. If you win, you can earn rare candies and BP. Feel free to battle and hone your skills as a trainer. Welcome to the battle tower. As your guide to singles and double battle rooms, would you like to take a chow? No. Welcome to the battle tower. Here's where you get a masters. This is where you can either go singles or doubles. In a master class, you'll need to win 49 times in a row in a singles or battle in the regular battle tower. Oh, okay, so I need to win 49 times in a row? You are insane, lady. Stringly. I don't know. I'll see what's at the end of that, because if it's really, really interesting, I will make that trek. But as the thing says, now I can... What? 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 Why is this a wall? Why? Why is that a wall? I don't understand. That's so stupid. Okay. All right. Complete your Pokédex and turn in your report. So where does it tell me to go now? Back over here to Sand Gem. Okay. We are now officially looking for Pokemon to catch. Great. So, first, we're going to bring up Cerebi because I'm going to need to know some items. And this is going to be a key item. Let's go Super Rod, shall we? Old Versus, which I don't really care for. Super Rod. Okay. It's in the fight area. Fight area located in northeastern island of Sinnoh is accessible after defeating the Elite Four. It's typical, which gives you access to the rest of the island. But it also has access to the battle park. Access to the area. Okay, flyable too? Yes. Now I need to know. I'm getting spoilers here. From the Fisherman by Route 225 entrance. Okay. Oh, I'm dumb. I was like, where am I? No, I'm dumb. Area. There's also a scope lens, which is the old woman in the Pokemon. So we're gonna grab that as well because we're gonna need that. Scope lens adds crit. So Pokemon was over here. Now I can see the items that is in the battles here. I'm not gonna try to spoil myself, but unfortunately I am gonna be spoiled. We're not gonna do anything in the fight tower now, but we're gonna talk to this gentleman here. Okay. To you. Oh, is it that guy? All right, so it's that guy there. I can't get it until we... Okay. I literally can't get it, but it is right there. All right. Let's bring up Route 201. And we're going to count the waves, right? So we're going to go back over here to 201. So back over to Tween Leaf. And I'm going to go ahead and fly to places that I can. Poke Radar. What is that? What's the Poke Radar? Okay, so does that have something to do with this up here? Is this it? We'll see. Verity front. So Route 201. Right, that's the time. That's hidden moves. It has to be the thing, right? Okay. So in Shining Pearl, I have access to 2 Pokemon right off the bat, which is a Starly and a Bidoof. And I have the Bidoof, so we're good here. Bidoof again. Now, the reason why I'm still sticking around is because there's the Poke Radar. I want to know what that is, so before we get too far, I'm gonna access that, because otherwise what I want to do is just throw Pokeballs out. There's no lake in Twin Leaf, so we don't have to worry about that. So what is this something that I can get? The item. And what is it? Ladder, Ox Link, Poke Flute, Poke Radar. Feel like we sent that can search out Pokemon that are hidden in the grass. Batteries are charged as you walk. Okay. It says I got it from Sand Gym Town. When do I get it? From Pokemon Professor after completion of the Synod. Okay, so I don't. Okay, that's also post game. Gotcha. All right. So with that being said, we're good here. I don't get it till much later. So, I'm assuming that swarms also happen the same way. So from 201 to 202. Okay. So from 202, which is here, right above Sand Gem, there is Starly, Bidoof, Shinx, and Kricketot. So we can get rid of this. I don't need it. We'll go back over to this. Now, Kricketot is 10%. That's the target that we're after. Nope, don't need you, Bidoof. Oh, this is a random count. Oh no, are you saying that? Okay, so Kricketot may only come out because I think I'm still in day, but we might go over to night. Now, if it is nighttime, I think this is a little bit more day, but this is more evening. It's still a 10%, but this is kind of why hunting kind of sucks. We are looking for Kricketot. There's going to be a lot of running away. This is all that we're doing now. We have to do this so we can get the Poke Radar so that we can continue through the base game. But I have to do all of the things. Do it. That sucks. But it is what it is. Oh no, not Intimidate. Hey, finally found it. Okay. This took a little bit longer than I thought. And I even had to go in and adjust my clock just so that it actually showed up. So now that it's here, let's go ahead and use Football. One, a two, a three. Got. Awesome. Now we can go Route 203. And we're currently set up to nighttime, so boing! Kricketot has been caught. Sent to the box. We are now done. And that didn't take too long. Here's Abra. First time. I don't know how many encounters we're gonna have with Abra, but yeah. Quick ball, here you go. Since we're primarily focusing on catching Pokemon right now, I know that there's jumps in between like different captures right now, but it's only because of the fact that we realistically don't have any other options. All right, on to Route 205, where we're looking for Weasel and Pachirisu. Our first target with Weasel is here. Now there's other targets that we can get here as well. There's Cherubi, Comfey, Burmy, as well as a Wurmple, but that's off the Honey Tree, and right now we don't really have any access to the Honey Tree. We do have something that we can do, but yeah, that's what it is. There he is. Took a little bit longer than I expected, but finally found him. Now we won't be leaving Route 205 right away. We do have some fishing spots that we can go to. Was that a critical capture? I don't think so. But I believe that we're missing Tentacool and I think Wingull. We'll double check those. And it's Tentacool. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to write down the Pokemon I don't have, like I did for the Living Dex, and slowly work on the Sinnoh Dex. So I go, okay, well, if I need this Pokemon and it's on this page, I can get it. If it's not on this page, I won't try to go for it. I don't care. So I think that's what I'll do. They will affect the catch rate though. Hey, here we go. There we go. Okay. Quick ball on the Wingull. That's weird. That was a critical catch rate. Okay. So weird. Okay, so now with the good rod, we have a 35% chance of getting Binion. Hey, here we go, finally. This took quite a while to do. Now again, I don't know if I have this Pokemon or not. Probably don't. I don't. Quick ball it. So the only Pokemon I can catch now in this route is a Shelter and Lumineon, but that requires a Super Rod. So I do not have that, so I get to move on to the next route. Number 206. Let's see what I find. Now I shouldn't say that there is no point of using the honey trees. They just take a lot longer than I'm willing to give them time for, which is why I'm like, I don't need to do them. Kricketune, not someone that we need. Because we have Kricketot, just caught it this episode. And we have pretty much every Pokemon on this route except for Bronzor. And once we have it, we'll be good. I think that's what I'm going to call it an episode too, because I'm not 100% sure how I ended the first part of the recording. It was like 30 something minutes, and I've just been sitting here this entire time trying to catch Pokemon. I even had time to eat dinner while I was searching for Kricketune. Just because of the fact that I thought that I'd have to wait like real life time, which I realistically did for the time to change. And then I switched the time and it allowed me to obviously control the in-game time. So the timers are not as bad as I thought earlier. The thing that I hated about Gold and Silver was the time, because there was no way for you to change your time in-game, and you have to literally catch Pokemon the actual timing of what your realistic time was. But now that we have a system that we can update the time whenever we want, it doesn't make that big of a deal. Or the one right after that. I'm not 100% sure, but still. There we go! Bronzor! I just know that there's forests that I can use to catch bug Pokemon, which is why I'm doing this more than anything else. Alright, quick ball over to the Bronzor. 1, 2, 3, and you're caught. Let's go. And with that, I think we're gonna go ahead and call this episode a close, because we've got a lot of different Pokemon today. Abra, Buizel, Pachirisu, Tentacool, Wingull, Binion, and Bronzor. So 8 Pokemon this video alone, with some random shenanigans on the inside, because we do have a couple of things that we have to do. So we have to finish the first 150 and then go after the National Dex, and then we'll finish that one as soon as it's done. But for now, this is where I'm going to leave you. I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show. And if you do all the YouTube-y things. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time when we play more Shining Pearl as we complete the full Pokédex from here on out. Let's go. Stay cool, stay or warm, depending on where you're at. Stay hydrated, and I'll see you all next time. Don't forget to be safe. Let's go.